Many people, I can already hear them being triggered by the title of this video. Being like, no, men can be emotional too. No, men can be feminine in this. They can cry. They can do this. They can do that. They have to demonstrate their emotions or else they're gonna become depressed ass motherfuckers. However, the thing is that you must realize that being emotional and expressing your emotions are two very different things. Emotional means that you are influenced easily by your emotions. That is what I mean. And yes, the title of this video is why men should not show emotion. However, this does not mean that they should suppress their emotions and completely like not feel them and completely tell themselves to shut the fuck up. No, feel the emotion. However, don't allow your emotions to influence your actions. If you feel depressed and sad, still hit the gym, still work hard, still make money. Because that is what a masculine man does, and that is what a man that actually becomes happier and thrives in this world does. And the thing is that a lot of women and people in general don't realize the harm that they're making by telling young men to be emotional and to be feminine. Because the thing is that we understand what people mean when they say this. We understand what people mean is that men shouldn't suppress their emotions and they shouldn't continue living the way that men lived 100 years ago. That men shouldn't cry and of course it's okay to cry. However, what's not okay is to just cry and not do anything about it. If you're crying over something, get over it. It's okay to cry, cry, but still put in the work. Still work hard to become better. Still get over that mistake you made. That is what I'm talking about here. However, whenever you tell this to young men, they're not gonna take this the right way. People are gonna misinterpret this and take this as a way to be emotional and to be feminine. However, that is not a good thing, because a feminine man, he does not work when he doesn't feel like it. When he doesn't feel like it, he doesn't put in the work. If he feels like jerking off, if he feels horny, he'll jerk off. If he feels like not working out, he doesn't do it. If he's not happy today, he'll just stay in bed and just play video games and do whatever is pleasurable. But that is not the way that a man should live. A man should learn to put in the hard work, especially when he doesn't feel like it. He should learn to do the hard things which he doesn't like to do, and still do them with a great attitude. Even though he doesn't like it, he still does it because he knows that that's going to give him a better life in the future. That is what I mean. I mean that men should be stoic. They should be able to take pain. They should be able to take hard hits, because that is what life is. Taking hits, taking surprises, exposing yourself to greater discomfort and getting comfortable in this discomfort. Because that is what a true masculine man does. He is stoic. He learns to take the pain and to not be fazed by this. To not demonstrate and not react to this. He doesn't suppress his emotions. He feels them, and maybe he cries sometimes, but he doesn't allow that to hold him back, because he's strong. He knows that that's not the way to go. Because what people don't understand is that by doing this teaches men to become stronger physically as well as mentally, because this is the reason why there's so many mental health issues nowadays, why so many young men are so weak-minded. Because they allow themselves to be influenced by their emotions. They listen to their emotions way too much. They're not disciplined. They don't work hard. But by doing this, this teaches young men that it's okay to feel the pain, however, push through it and become stronger. Physically as well as mentally. Through working hard, through hitting the gym, and through achieving goals. That is what a true masculine man does. And that is what helps men thrive. Not all this, we are all beautiful the way we are. We should only do what we love. And if you don't like it, then you shouldn't do it. All this, men can be emotional too. All this bullshit that just makes men depressed and sad and kill themselves. That is the worst thing that we can teach young men. Because men should not show emotions. It is easier to cry and to allow your emotions to influence you, to instead lay in bed and victimize yourself. However, this is the path that most men will take. And this is the reason why most men will be depressed and sad, and they won't have a future ahead of them. They'll just be lazy whenever they don't feel like doing the work. They'll just be lazy. They won't put in the work. They won't hit the gym. They won't work hard, and they'll abandon their children whenever life gets hard. Whenever they know that they'll become fathers, they'll abuse their kids because they can't control their emotions. And that is what I'm trying to teach here. I'm trying to teach young men to become stronger, physically as well as mentally, to be able to handle their emotions and not have a toll on their children, not have a toll on their family because they can't control them. Because if you take the harder path, you will become more disciplined. You will become stronger physically as well as mentally. And you will be more disciplined. You will be a much better man than anyone else. anyone else around you. Learn to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Learn to take the pain, learn to feel the pain, however, not react to it, not be faced by it. Because like I said, this is what a real masculine man does. This is what men that thrive in this world do. Think about this and do it for your future self.